1610.
And
So that's
before,
over 400 years. And this is a Hotel Caroline Estate.
Yeah, this is the
Very
restaurant.
nice, very nice
overpriced.
hotel. We went to dinner at this.
It's still not as old as Old San Juan.
Yeah, probably that's right. But it is the oldest Capitol building, I think, in the United States. Also, some of these things are contested. You know?
Yeah.
Different places say that they have the oldest one.
But
But
it
actually, we really do have the oldest one because we're objective about this. Anyway, this is part of the wry humor of the tour. This is the theater where if big groups are in town, they're here. If something big. There's a lot of small theaters around this town, but this is like the main real thing. This is Burro Alley, which you see the sculpture of the burro. There's a couple of cafes and restaurants down there. But this used to be a place where people would bring firewood on burros and sell it. And that's how it got to be Burro Alley. How about that? And this is, I don't know if we walked by this, but that's a wine place, which is pretty good. And there's an Oxygen bar right there. Did we walk
Where you
by
can
that?
get food too.
Yeah, it's a restaurant, but you can sit and they'll bring you oxygen.
I did that once with Walter and Ian when we were at the Mall of America in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
We
Let's
did
go
it
get
with
some
Carolyn.
oxygen.
Yeah, upstairs, and she got a massage too. It was her birthday,
Now-
and she'd retired.
This is what I thought would happen. We are not going to be able to go by the plaza because they are setting up for Indian Market. So the plaza is basically all roped off. But that Governor's Palace goes back to 1610, and I think we told you about the big controversy over the obelisk in the center.
With the language on the
Yeah.
description.
It's very sensitive. Very
There's
sensitive.
the Cathedral,
That's the
cathedral,
cathedral.
built by
There's a
Lemay
book,
or Lemay.
there's a novel,
Bishop.
you may or may not have ever heard of it, called Death Comes for the Archbishop. Have you ever heard of that novel?
No.
Willa Cather is the author.
Oh.
And I read it actually when we moved here.
Oh.
And it's about that Bishop Lemay
Oh.
who ended up building that cathedral. But it's good. It's good. He was sort of hired by the bishop in Mexico City because this would have been part of the Mexico City diocese. And the Mexico City diocese thought that people here were wild and out of control. And he wanted
There were
to
married
get-
priests, for
He
instance.
wanted to get a bishop who would take a firm hand and smack down these. Because one of the priests was living with a Mexican wife or native wife, and having drinking parties on the weekends.
Is that the
And-
one